if you guys like this video, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and if you guys are interested in a personal session, check out my website, readingswithbreanne.com. Let's dive into the topic for today. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing phenomenal wherever you are on this journey. I'm looking forward to diving into a tarot reading for you guys today. And this one is going to be in regards to a comment about celebrities and the elites building underground bunkers here. So I had a question about doing a tarot reading on these, bunkers that are being built underneath the ground, and we're going to dive into this and see what the tarot has to say. I did find an article here. I believe this is the New York Post, and it says that there were claims that the U.S. built a secret 21 trillion underground city for the rich and powerful if a near extinction event happens. Where it says about 170 such bunkers have been built across the country, including resting beneath the oceans off the U.S. coast. So you can find some articles and stuff on this, but let's dive into the tarot. And I have my labradorite ball as well. So we'll see what comes out of the crystal ball, but let's dive into the tarot and see what the energies are when it comes to the elites, the celebrities, and these bunkers that are being built. Are they merely, running from maybe an anticipated catastrophic event, or is it something else that they're running from, right? Let's see, Spirit, what can you share when it comes to the elite and these underground bunkers? So what can you share? What is the hidden truths behind these underground bunkers? Three of Cups, 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Okay. I'll see if I can get the glare to not be so present there. Look at this, you guys. Do you not get that draconian reptilian energy? 5 of Wands, a bunch of dragons running away. The World. Wow. And the 10 of Cups. 7 of Wands, and we have the Hierophant in reverse. Back of the deck is the Strength in reverse. This is going to be interesting. Okay. Now, I actually see this as being there's definitely more hidden truth when it comes to them just preparing for a catastrophic event, because we have the elites, the celebrities, 3 of Cups. This is really all about the unity and inner circles and alliances that they are putting together here. We have that past as the 5 of Wands, but this is a representation of look at this. On the bottom of the card, it says, when monsters fight. This is the draconian, let's say, reptile energy. And I really see this as they know that a major shift, we have the World right in the center, major arcana, you guys. So it's like they know a massive shift is coming, and they know the cycle is completing, where a major phase is or we can say, let me rephrase that. There is a major phase of control that is ending. So their world is closing out, and they're preparing, not really because of a big catastrophic event per se, from what I can see. It's more of them trying to, they're trying to almost like run and hide. And it's because their domination over Earth is weakening here. Strength is in reverse on the back of the deck. Now again, even with that 5 of Wands in the past too, you can kind of think of it like the Draconians versus Orions versus human hybrids. And within these bloodlines and their everyone's different agendas, there is a crack within their circles here too. So I feel like there's even betrayals within their own circles. But 10 of Wands over the situation for the bunkers, for these elites and celebrities here, is all about what they built has is crumbling down now. And the world can also represent off-world energy too. So I believe underground, some of these underground bunkers could actually lead to different off-world portals as well. But all in all, they're just looking to, I mean, 10 of Wands is all about 10 of Wands, and then 10 of Cups with the outcome as well is showing. It's like they're looking to pretty much recreate or preserve their lineage, their utopia, right? And whether this is underground or off the planet, that's what they're looking to do. So they are being cornered here, and they're defensive. So they are trying to fight to stay above water here and keep their true lineage and family going here. Do you know actually what I get really strongly as well with that world in the center is I think a lot of them are running and they think that they can kind of bypass their karma here. That's what I get. It's an attempt to preserve them, their DNA, but also they're trying to hide from cosmic justice here, and that is not going to work. They're going to try, but it's not going to work here, because look at that. We have the Hierophant in reverse, which is what's aspecting this, and the Hierophant in reverse is showing the collapse of the old institutions and these secret societies. This is that cult-like energy, right guys? Look at that card. Sorry if it's a little bit blurry today. I don't know why my camera is acting up. Every once in a while it goes really kind of blurry, so sorry guys. But anyway, if you can see that Three of Cups, you can see it's like that cult, like look at that energy with the skulls in their hands too. I mean, of course I am using the horror tarot, but now many of these bloodlines, like look at the Vatican, the royal family, these elites, many of them are not human in the truest sense here. These are, you know, a lot of them are seeded with, again, draconian, probably even that Anunnaki DNA, or I guess hybrid DNA. And a lot of these have been genetically designed to hold power or to rule hierarchy here. So they really, you know, I guess I can't say all of them, but a lot of them have really, let's say, come here with pre-programmed objectives, more or less. And that includes, again, dominating timelines, human, like harvesting human energy. There's a lot here from preventing humanity's ascension here. And there's been so much manipulation, right? So from what I can see, the strength in reverse, again, you guys, is a sense of they are weakening. So I'm going to take a moment and see if I can see what I can get from the crystal ball, and maybe we'll pull some more cards. So what I'm seeing right now, initially I thought they were actually mountain structures, and I was thinking, okay, maybe this makes sense. We're looking at the elites with the underground bunkers, and these could be underneath mountains. But as I'm observing them, they're actually more like timelines, and they are stacked above each other, right? We've got multiple of them, and in each one there's also like forks within these timelines from what I can see. And I'm being shown that these factions, or specifically the Draconians, are actually experts at timeline manipulation. And when I see all these different timelines, there is also these forks that are coming out. And it's like there is a critical mass that is awakening. And when I see, like, I keep seeing 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 10 tens. It's like since like the past decade has been a game changer for the elites and their energy, because it's almost like their manipulation here is no longer a match for the rising frequency, okay? And that's why they're losing their power, they're losing their strength here. And so it's quite interesting because, again, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I actually want to pull some cards on this because I've heard so much stuff about, big shakeups and big earthquakes that are coming. And when I looked and did my 2025 predictions, that was definitely a big thing that was coming out of the crystal ball, was a lot of earthquakes and shakeups. But again, I didn't necessarily see anything catastrophic. So when we look at these so-called celebrities building underground bunkers, I don't necessarily see it because of they're trying to escape from some catastrophic event. It's more so they're trying to almost run and hide and bypass what they can karmically, because they're losing their strength, because they're tied to certain factions, draconian fractions here. And you know, their manipulation, you guys, is dependent on human consent. And yes, sometimes that happens through you know, trickery when it comes to illusions too. It's like them trying to trick humans into agreements through maybe religions and you know, contracts and karma. But that's just a delay, right? It's just, that's not something that's absolute. That's something that can be broken, and more people are waking up. The Hierophant in reverse, these structures are falling, they're crumbling, because more people are practicing working on their inner self. There are people that are practicing timeline clearing and cutting cords and working with sovereign energies here. They're saying no to the consent of these manipulations. So their power is weakening from what I can see. So that's what I can share with you guys there. But with that being said, let's pull some more cards and ask the question, can we expect any massive, let's say, catastrophic event to happen? Let's just ask that question and see what comes up. All right, so let's ask spirits what you can share about the upcoming months when it comes to earthquakes. Again, I have seen this as something that is going to surface. There may be many earthquakes throughout the world, but what can you share? Is there anything catastrophic that we need to be concerned about? Anything catastrophic, Spirit? What can you share about the months ahead for Mother Gaia? All right, so we have Four of Wands reverse, the Fool, King of Pentacles, the Star, the Sun, Five of Swords in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. You guys, those are some pretty big arcanas coming out here. We have the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, the Fool, and these illusions are the veils are thinning here, the smoke show, right? So let's dissect this. I don't see anything here, you guys, to indicate any major catastrophic events. Shakeups, absolutely. But you know, actually I did a video on that blackout in Spain not too long ago, and I was seeing more and more of these happening throughout potentially Europe, even in the United States, and I'm getting that potentially coming out soon here. We've got that Sun, and it's aspected by the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Five of Swords in reverse aspecting that. And I kind of feel like a broken record, you guys. This is not new news, but again, the Five of Swords in reverse with the Sun is showing the exposure of the corrupt systems. The wheels are turning, and I mean, they can go and run in their bunkers and hide, but it's not going to it's not going to be a win for them at the end of the day. All right, they can't bypass what's coming for them here. And when we see, like, when we look into the question of any catastrophic events, I don't see that. I haven't seen that, you guys. It looks like Mother Earth, Gaia, is going through a huge rebirth, a huge shedding. We are in Year of the Snake as well. I mean, what does the snake do? It sheds its skin. So it's not that Mother Earth is dying here. It is being reborn. We have the Star right in the center. This is a rebirth. This is a healing, right? So it's undergoing a healing, but through this healing, is going to be some uncomfortable energies because these are being exposed. And we may experience, yes, lots of earthquakes. The sun could also represent maybe those flares, and there could be some pretty big shakeups with that, maybe even flooding and blackouts as well. Look at all these cards. I mean, there's a lot of darker energy. Even the Fool, look how dark this card is. The Wheel of Fortune's dark. Even the Sun here has quite a bit of dark aspects to it. And I think that's where my, mind went to in the beginning when I pulled this and talked about blackouts, because I think there's going to be another one coming here with this energy pretty soon. I'm just going to take a moment here because I have something catching my eye. It looks like wind, but it's also almost like a sandstorm or a major, maybe this is even a tornado, but I'm getting kind of, I keep getting something to do with a sandstorm as well. So I'm actually gonna pull a few extra cards on this, because there could be two different things here. One, potentially some kind of a sandstorm happening in the Middle East, like a pretty major one. But I keep getting something about a major windstorm in the US as well. Let me pull a couple cards here. What can you share about, let's look at the US and see if I can dive into that a little bit more. I know this is going tiny bit like in a different direction, you guys, from the bunkers, but it all kind of loops back. So let's see. I'm just going to go with the flow here and what I'm getting. Spirit, what can you share about this windstorm or sandstorm? Let's look at the US here. The Magician in reverse. 8 of Cups. And we have the Six of Swords in reverse. I have to say, this tornado that I'm seeing in the labradorite ball, you guys, the Magician in reverse is about manipulation. We have the 7 of Cups as well. This is an illusion, and this is the use of artificial influences such as harp. It's that kind of frequency-based tech that's disrupting the Earth's natural winds here. So I have to say, the fact that we have 8 of Cups and 8 of Cups and also the 6 of Swords in reverse, this could represent maybe even some flooding as well, some trouble getting out of the areas. Now, where is this happening? Where is this happening, Spirit? I'm going to ask if I'm seeing this right, because I'm kind of being drawn to say like Oklahoma, Texas, in terms of some kind of a big weather manipulation here. Am I seeing this correctly? The Lovers. Let's get one more. It was the 8 of Swords. 1 second. Now, okay, so we had the 8 of Swords that flew out over the ground, and the Lovers. And the Lovers is that Gemini, it's an air, right? An air energy representing the wind. And I think that this could also represent potentially both places. Again, this is just an energy report, you guys. But I have to say, I mean, of course, not out of fear, but again, with this 8 of Swords, it is a feeling of being kind of backed into a corner or being trapped, right? So make sure, I mean, you guys I've talked about this before, but certain just, necessities on hand, okay? Now, I just wanted to pull a couple cards because I was also seeing something to do with a big sandstorm. And what can you share? I was seeing this maybe more in the Middle East, but can you share, is there potentially going to be a big sandstorm Middle East? Ace of Pentacles. Look at that storm and the cloud kind of perking up here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Seven of Cups, you guys. Being lost in the dust, lost in the confusion. So I have to say, I do see a potential, pretty big sandstorm underway. Maybe this is in the next 3 weeks or within the next 3 months. But the Ace of Pentacles is something forming. So I do think that they're gonna, I wonder if they did just recently have one, because this like now energy. But then again, we've got that Seven of Cups as well, which is an indication of confusion. This is really bringing like the reduced visibility, because when I seen the storm in the crystal ball, the first thing I was getting was a sandstorm. So I think that with this energy, Three of Wands could represent something is on its way, and this could happen pretty fast, or maybe this is something that just happened too with this energy. So yes, I do see that happening. But yeah, I am getting something about the Middle East for this. Maybe this is Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Iran. All right, you guys. So let's try to end this with circling back to the whole bunkers and the celebrities and the elites here, and see if we can get a final tarot card pull. All right, so if we looked into why we have all these elites and celebrities, building bunkers and wanting to escape through those means, let's then finalize and ask the tarot. Then I see this as them wanting to try to, again, it's like it's an attempt to preserve an old cycle, but are they going to be successful at it? Let's ask that. I don't think that they are. I don't think they can escape the karmic. It's like karmic avoidance. I don't think they're gonna get away with it, but let's see, what can you share, Spirit, when it comes to the elites moving into their underground bunkers? Are they going to be successful at their plan to hide? The Temperance. No, this is my Archangel Michael card. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups, them trying to run away and hide. It's in reverse. Two of Cups, the Tower. Oh wow. And we have the Three of Swords with that Ten of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So look at that, you guys. I wouldn't be surprised what they're doing underneath in that bunkers. Look at that. It feels like a lot of lab related, maybe DNA altering, cloning, all that kind of stuff as well. That's a big ek card that I get from that. So again, seeing the Temperance in their energy is showing a divine intervention as well. This again is my angel card, but this is showing patience, and it's really their, like the Draconians' attempt to really stay hidden and manipulate certain frequencies subtly, but this isn't working, you guys. They are not able to run and hide for long. The Tower is gonna collapse on them here. So this is happening right now. Their entire hidden infrastructure is going to be hit by divine and like galactic vibrational energy here, and that could be also why they're going underneath the surface as well, because we have so many upgrades happening within the Divine Mother, and their frequencies don't like that. Did you guys see, like, look at this reptilian card. Did you guys not see some of those crazy recent, I mean, again, I can't say 100% if they were authentic or not, but I seen one video where there was this leader that was speaking, and his entire voice was like turned into, and I seen that video quite a few times. So quite interesting, but it's like the veils are thinning and they're not able to keep their form as they used to. So that's another thing too. So again, look at this, the Eight of Cups in reverse. This is showing that they're trying to cling on to their old strategies, and they think by going and hiding out in their little bunkers, well, they're probably like big lavish bunkers, right? With their like trillions of dollars that they've spent. They this is their attempt, but they're not going to get away with it again, right? It's is really referring to their souls getting stuck in limbo and the unwillingness to evolve here. So it's like they're trying to escape without letting go, and the outcome is showing the Three of Swords. It is reversed, so this is showing like they are living the consequences. They're trying to suppress the pain and move forward, but it's already done. It's already done here. Ten of Wands, this could be working with DNA experiments. This is collapsing systems. This is the clone consciousness. And it is going down, you guys. Nine of Pentacles it's like a false Eden here. Nine of Pentacles is bearing your fruits and labors, but it's not happening for them. They're attempting to do it underneath the surface, but it doesn't look like it's happening. It is like a fantasy of surviving the collapse, but they're not going to be successful. And this is them trying to like refuse the exit with the Eight of Cups in reverse. But it's being dismantled now in the present with that Tower moment. So all in all, my friends, it's really about a karmic reckoning from what I can see here. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for joining me again on another tarot reading. And thank you so much for your questions. So let me know if you guys have ideas and topics that you want me to look into. I love you guys and wishing you all the best. And until next time, lovely souls, bye for now.